My name is Jesse Ainebiona, an entrepreneur, corporate trainer, global speaker, and a certified professional coach, working with Inspired Leaders International. I'm a husband to Diana and a father to Ruby, to Moriah, and to Jordan. Jordan is just 1.5 months. So we have exciting and interesting times at home. In fact, some nights we don't even sleep. It is that interesting. Welcome to the program. And tonight we are going to be discussing quite an interesting topic for all the men out there. And I'm sure for the ladies watching and listening in tonight, you will enjoy this program. Tonight we are going to be talking about how to enjoy life with your wife. Come on now. How to enjoy life with your wife. Bringing us nuggets into this topic is someone that is not new on the program, someone that I've known for quite some time, Afande Mucunguzi. You are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, and always a pleasure to interact with you.
Absolutely. It's another great day and a great evening.
Yes.
To be with you, my coach.
Great.
Who taught me in public speaking.
Yes.
Inspired leadership.
Yes.
And I'm glad that we are sharing the same high table.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you. Briefly introduce yourself for people that may not be familiar with you.
Wow. Jackson Chungui is a senior police officer at the rank of senior superintendent. I sit at police headquarters. Every day I do curriculum and doctrine development assignments. But here I'm a member of Fathers Union. And Samuel Bakutana is my president. I am a father of a very good institution called Family, married to one female wife called Nagasha Wikirin Mucunguzi. And God has blessed us with 3 beautiful daughters, Jada, Professor Magezi Gwene, and General Kanzarakishe, who is now acting last born. And we have very many boys and girls that we look after.
Yes.
I am a supporter of community policing and neighborhood watch. I'm also a cooperator. I believe in cooperatives.
Yes.
I'm a member of Exodus Circle. I am also a member of Kepson Tomanyane. And we are Jama youth. I also belong to North Kigezi Saving and Credit Circle. Above all, Jesse,
yes,
I belong to my village LC1 Circle.
Yes.
Batakakwezika.
Yes.
Batakakweyamba Ovurumbugu.
Great.
So that is me.
That is you. Thank you. Two things I like about that your introduction.
Yes.
I'm intrigued by the choice of names for your children, but that is a topic for another day.
Yes.
But the other, the other one that I particularly like is not to forget your roots.
Yes.
I like the attachment that you have back home where you come from.
When all these are done, these titles, appointments, east to west home is everything.
Absolutely. Tonight we are talking about the subject of marriage.
Yes.
Specifically, how to enjoy life with your wife.
Yes.
Let's just go straight to the gist of the discussion tonight.
Yes.
Is a beautiful marriage something that happens by chance or by choice?
Absolutely everything happens by choice. And if you go in the thematic of choice and chance, it's like form and content.
Yeah.
And when we are discussing about form and content, most men have been taken by form. The nyash, the physique, and you fall in love, and when you wake up, you find that you've been in something you don't know.
Yes.
But when you are taken by content, what type of wife are you going to marry? It makes life so scientific. So, to me, marriage is by choice.
Marriage is by choice. A beautiful marriage is by choice.
It's by choice.
So what you're saying is that it doesn't just happen by chance, but I can make an intentional and deliberate choice.
That's why we normally say that what you see wrong on someone's wife is someone's attraction. You ask somebody that, why did you marry a brown woman? And then you would say, that's what took me.
Yes.
Yet some of you like dark or what. So it is by choice, and I encourage people to always go by choice.
Yes.
Not by chance.
Yes.
Things of chance are always related with gambling.
True.
They don't live longer. But when you make your choices and you live by your decisions, then you become an intentional father who will always leave a legacy and epitaph behind.
Great. Thank you. I remember I've been married now for 10 years.
Good.
This year in November we shall be making 10 years. But I remember these two incidents that happened about 3 weeks to the wedding. One was with someone that I was working with who got to learn that I was planning to wed.
Yeah.
So he pulled me aside and said, Jesse, why are you doing this to yourself? You're too young to mess yourself up. So I asked him, but why are you saying this? Because I know people that are married and happy. He said, there is nothing like that.
Yes.
Those people are just pretending.
Indeed.
The other one is someone that I met just 1 week to the wedding. And he was with a friend, and he told him in Richiga, he said, no kugira ngu nakubona hati. Kuli nabire nakubwine ho kali. Nkabani nza kugira ngu ebintu otabizamu. Meaning, it is just that I've met you today. This was 1 week to the wedding. And, he said, if I had met you earlier, I would have told you not to get into these things.
Those are narcissists.
The question I'm asking
Yes.
is, many people no longer believe that a happy marriage can actually happen. What is your opinion about this?
Absolutely. Let me look into their eyes, and I tell them that since we have said marriage is by choice, not by chances, and you are there, you think that marriage cannot work out, I inspire you and rally you and mobilize you to go to NILA, to go to URSB, this one of Maseka Bwisho.
Yes.
And you register, my good friend.
Yes.
You go and register to go and become a special group that is going to be fathers. You go in Katugondo, you can go and be trained to be a father or a brother.
Yes.
Because marriage is a sweet thing.
Yes.
It's a great thing that somebody must be there. It is an institution that makes generation go on.
Yes.
So I feel and I believe that all that we normally say are man-made constructions, but marriage remains the stable institution.
That's true.
Whose the CEO is God himself.
True.
And therefore we should not underestimate it.
Yeah.
So marriage is good.
Yes.
Never you be undermined. And I think in 10 years,
Yes.
like me, you see, I've been in marriage now 12 years. Officially 2, 10, and then total 12. So it has been a great thing. It's where you get peace of mind.
Yes.
Especially when you marry a right choice.
Yes.
Because we also have women who have become a problem.
Yeah, some people have ended up getting a knife instead of
a wife.
There you go.
And I'm glad that my wife is not a knife, but a very beautiful, wonderful wife.
Amazing.
Hallelujah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jackson. Certainly, yes, and I know for people out there, yes, I know that there have been instances where we have observed marriages that may not have been happy, marriages that may not have been enjoyable. Maybe you might have grown up seeing an example of a marriage that just made you lose faith in the institution.
Good.
What we are saying, yes, that might have happened for that particular group of people or for somebody, but what happened for others does not have to be true for you.
For you.
You can be the game changer.
Yeah.
You can be the transition person. You can be the person that makes the difference.
I agree with you.
So I'd like to ask, why should a man be intentional and deliberate about enjoying life with his wife?
Good. This is marriage and family. Biblical assignments.
Yes.
It is a noble duty that you shall live. I think this is Genesis chapter 2 verse 18.
Yeah.
A man shall leave his father and mother, go and make his own family. So it becomes a command from God that you shall live at the right age.
Yes.
Go and form your own marriage, and therefore it is an obligation that for you, you should go and get married. And once you get married to this beautiful person that you get, I don't know why would you change along the way. You choose this spouse, your own. You were not under the influence. If at all you were under the influence, now it is an obligation that you wedded. And therefore, take it on, carry on your cross, and make sure that you add value.
Yes.
You add value to that.
Bear your assignment.
Bear your assignment because you took your decisions. So it is an assignment, and I would think we should take it on, and we go with it. So I don't see any problem with why we should get married.
Okay. Great. Yeah, so we should take our mission seriously.
Very serious.
Take your assignment as a man. Take your assignment as a husband. Take that mission seriously.
Don't make your marriage a war zone. Some people.
Say that again.
Yes. Most couples have turned their marriage to be war zones. And kind of let's tell you that Uganda is safe from southwest to northeast. Therefore, don't presume that you are in Somalia, in Russia, you must be at home and make sure that it is a love zone. And that's when things will get better.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have security gulu where security is okay.
And it begins at home.
Don't create war at home.
Yeah.
We already have security in the country. Don't take the wars at home where police will not bring.
Where we shall not be.
Yes.
Yes.
Afande,
my brother.
Recently, there was a video that showed you and your dear wife, Nagasha,
yes,
playing cards.
Yes.
Tell me more about that, and what are some of the practical things someone can do out there? Maybe someone is thinking, okay, maybe I need to do something. I need to be intentional to enjoy life with my wife. But now, what are some of the things I need to do?
I love that. Yes, I posted that video of me and my dear wife playing Matatu cards on our YouTube channel of the Afande Mucunguzi. And I encourage those who want more of the same to always go and subscribe and follow us there.
Sure.
And it was on my status. I hope you must have passed there. But to me, I would think the more we are a human being at home, the better. You know, our profession does not become our character. Our profession is not our character.
So
if
your profession
yes,
is not your character.
If you're a police officer, you're a police officer at Naguru, but not a police officer in your home. You get me? If just say you are a CEO, you're a CEO in your office, but not at home. Therefore, when you reach home, you need to make sure that you do things. So, in our free time, me and my dear wife, and the family actually with our children, we normally pray. Matatu, cards, you know, there's a way they tease the mind. We normally dance. Singing and praising is one of our core values.
Interesting.
And we normally do it so interestingly indeed. The other day we were in a jam. And it was too much. Me and my wife, we bought a woofer, put in a car. So we normally pick that best song that we love most. And then we lower the glasses and mime it. I land on the stream. That's why my wife loves that one. And I say, you get me?
Yes.
We love country music. We dance it out.
Yes.
Or any song that comes into our mind. And the boda guy, he was so quick. I was in uniform. We were going home. Said, go find a wabio mukazi. So ideally, when they see you happy with your wife,
yes,
they think you have stolen someone's what?
Can you imagine?
Someone's
that
wife.
Is the misconception
and
out
I was
there.
Like, what? So there is a big problem when people see you happy, they don't feel that. So we sing. One of our family core values, we have written core values. And the number one is praise and worship.
Wow.
So out of blue, you find me with a guitar with my wife singing.
Yes.
And I didn't know, I annoy some of the siblings. There's one of my siblings who said, the man is always singing. She doesn't know that it is what? My core value.
Yes.
So I encourage that in free time, let's have that. You can pray. You see, if you were observant, my family is female dominated.
Yes.
I'm their brother, I'm their father, and I'm their couple.
Yes.
So we normally pray the netball. Yes, we can pray the netball with my daughter. And she's like, oh, wow, that's very interesting. So me and my wife, we normally pray football and netball in our compound as one way of expressing our love.
Yes.
And it is okay. We love miming. Yeah, we can decide to mime some songs, Christian and non-Christian.
Yes.
And it makes our day.
Yes.
And then we laugh it over, which is very good. Playing cards, seek and hide. Me and my wife, we do seek and hide. Eripado. Do you know Eripado? Seek and hide. Then we pray, we look for the children, they look for me.
So now I'm imagining, where do you hide? Under the bed?
My young daughter is more stubborn. I think she must be like the mother. The other day when we were on seek and hide,
yes,
I was under the table. Then he said, you see that with his stomach is under. I said, General, I thought you are my ara. You are.
You thought you were hiding, but the stomach was creeping out.
Peeping. So but I liked it.
Yes.
Find that my wife, that is there. So it makes life and things get so well.
Yes.
We like playing cards, as we told you.
Yes.
Now, the other day, even on Women's Day, Women's Day,
yes,
8th March,
yes,
we prepared lunch together. I was very happy to find that I can prepare food for the family. It is also a good practice that people should do. We normally do teaching I've told you that we have a YouTube account. Me and my dear wife, I can decide to host her. I say, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm hosting my dear wife.
Yeah.
He's a speaker, inspiration. I normally copy things of you and somewhere. Let us welcome her. And when my children are the ones on camera.
Yes.
And it makes life. So, like, this family TV,
yes,
we duplicate it.
You duplicated it at home.
So, we copy a good thing. Me and my wife, we normally do tickling at home on the dining table. Me and my wife have 2 seats. Even children know. They say, this is for Mr., this is for Mrs.
Yes.
And the children, they know that I take my wife as a priority. Because you see, it is bad to always tell your children that you are working for them.
Yes.
So me, I normally tell them with my wife that you are tenants. Me and my wife, we are landlords. You are visitors.
Yes.
We know you will
found
go
us,
away.
you will leave us.
You will leave us.
Yes.
So they normally say, that is the table, that is a chair for Papa and Mama. So whenever we are on that table, Tico, enjoying, and then they see us laughing, but they don't know for us we are enjoying after the things. So sitting together on dining, the Bible says, blessed is a family that dines together.
Yes.
I encourage that wherever men are, they should always spare time to go and have supper with their children, because that is where you will know what are they thinking and have time for them. So we normally do prioritize things of physical touch. Me and my wife, we are so addicted to each other that when even I think about tickling her, she's aware.
When you're thinking,
she
gets the thought
that she knows that I'm about to do this thing. And even her, where I see, I know that, hello, you are about to tickle me. And she says, Mpenye na yanje. I don't know how to translate it, but I say,
give me my bull.
Give me So we are always saying Mpenye na yanje. We normally times find that we are thinking together simply because we became friends. So I encourage spouses here that if you have a wife and you have never been friends, write a request and she writes on it so that you can do things together. But if you are there hiking, putting things yourself high, it doesn't make things together. Another great thing that I do with my dear wife, we go back to school together. We have done together one of our first and second master's degree together. Even if she was supposed to come for public speaking, she's coming. Any course that we get, short course, online courses, we do them together. She's good in mathematics. I'm good in theory. So I bring the introduction. Then for her, she handles technical.
She handles the numbers.
She's in charge of technical. I'm in charge of administration. Strategic. So that's how great we normally do. We share. We normally even we like taking photos. Me and my wife. On celebrating our anniversaries, birthday, to the extent even when we achieve something like paying school fees, we say we go out to then we take photos. They keep a record, we put on our Google store. Then out of blue, we bring it after 10 years. We took this photo. Say, wow. They say, hey, you were a hanker here. You have put They say, baby, here I was. We love carrying ourselves. Most photos the other day I saw on social media, even I think it is Professor Reverend Akits who shared my photo carrying my wife. I carry my wife. I carry her, then children take photos. It is a good practice. However heavy she is. So I put those in Churuhura. You also try it, carry your wives beside.
That might be the workout session.
You can plan, you fall together. After all, you fall in love. Then we love going to the cinema. Over time, she taught me how to watch movies. Then now we normally go. To the extent, even during the day, she say, hi, baby. She calls me my king. She says, King, Wagwan. I say, I'm there. Are you free? Yes. At lunch, we can go and catch up a cinema at Arena, at where. Then we go and watch. Then in the evening, we go and do M&E, monitoring and evaluation.
How things went.
We have a YouTube account channel.
Yes, you've talked about it.
We talk about. And many things that we do together. I don't know whether those are practical things that me and my wife do
amazing together. These are, I mean, I've been taking notes and I've written down 12 things. There is a whole dozen of things
that me and my dear wife do.
A dozen of things that a man out there watching the program tonight can start. Even today, you can start the hide and seek. Yes.
Yes.
Tonight, you can carry her.
In the darkness, you say, Madam, we seek and hide.
I like the way you have changed the order. Hide and seek. Seek and hide.
Seek and hide. Seek and hide.
You go.
Either way, as long as you are suspects in the same game.
Yes. So, Jackson,
yes.
you do, I mean, many things together. You've talked about playing cards, netball, miming, hide and seek, seek and hide, preparing food, tickling, physical touch, school together, photos. You have a YouTube channel. You carry each other. To mention but a few. I'm sure there are many more.
Yes.
A man is wondering, I have to work. I have to provide. I have to do all these things. When will I get time to go through the what Maxwell would call the daily dozen, if we are to go?
Yes,
if we are to go by that.
Most men, Jesse.
Yes.
They tend to be too busy when they are actually doing nothing.
Yes,
you say, I'm a very
this is where they say,
that's the truth. You are just busy when you are actually doing nothing in terms of things that add value to your family.
So people are busy doing nothing.
Yes. Because I mean, to me, I think when you are accountable in small or too much money that you have with your family, it makes life so easy. I would think one thing that has made me be free and with my wife was transparency. Okay. If you are transparent in small issues, like getting the little money you have to the table, it reduces on demands. It is very bad to find that you are there, a billionaire, but when your spouse doesn't know. So I think I encourage men to work hard. I also work hard because you must provide for your family. But you balance. You must work smart. You can see all things that we do. It doesn't need time. I'm at work. Doesn't take off 1 hour of a movie. You at work sending a message. One actually practical thing that I forgot to tell you, the 13th. If you are counting, is that every day I intentionally post my wife on my social media accounts. Intentionally. So
you share her picture
on WhatsApp, on status, on many photos that we take. I put her there. And one thing that I also learned from General Muntu, Mujisha Muntu, putting on this ring, this one.
Now that is the 14th.
The 14th. It is very small but very important. Whenever you are observant with General Mujisha Muntu, he's always rubbing his ring. And I was inquisitive to know. One day I met him, I said, why do you normally touch on your ring? He said, my son, I've been successful at family level simply because I proved to the world that I'm a married man. I have it. And he inspired me. So we shouldn't be casual about these rings. Don't be this business of saying I'm already married. That I'm already married. Why should I? And some men remove and put in pocket. They forget there is a mark. So it's like Muslim and Sigida. You must be intentional with this ring. When we see in the public, we see you just moving anyhow. We say, this is a successful man in society when he's a zero at home. Very true. So I encourage men that you always do that and then learn to always confess. Any audience just say that I go to, I quickly remind them that warm greetings from my dear family. And there is a way to make me a responsible officer. So I encourage men who forget. There's some men who have forgotten even the numbers. You say, give me a number of your wife. You say, well, which one? You know them. I ask somebody, give me a number of your wife. And they're saying, which one? Said, Mama Gund. They save them. Mama Gund. You have heard my wife calls me king. So I also call her my dear wife queen. So those things that make life so easy. Don't be pompous in marriage. Don't think that you know it all. And then it becomes bad if you find that you're married to a nagging spouse. Nagging spouse is also a problem. So we need to be intentional in those matters. That's good. Amazing. You've shared something that I think occurred to me yesterday. I was hosting an event. I was emceeing at an event. And I was going to, this was a corporate event. So at the beginning, I was going to introduce myself, and I just wanted to talk about myself and the professional part of me. But something told me,
bounce this idea off someone in the audience that I really know and trust. And he told me, Jesse, I've had your introduction several times. It is okay, because the way you introduce yourself, you package yourself in a balanced way. So the people we are talking to are not just professionals. They are people. They are human beings.
People, yeah.
Behind those professional labels are human beings. So when you talked about introducing yourself and sharing your life with other people, I think that's absolutely true. Men out there, yes, we might be professionals out there, but remember that you have a life, and it is okay to introduce yourself in the context of your marriage.
Every human being you meet has a story to tell, and our profession is not our character. Therefore, when we reach home, we need to be good dads.
Yes.
We need to be good husbands. We are not occupying space.
Yes.
This is a season that comes, we go. But when you will not be there, those that will be there,
yes,
what will they say that just you were there?
That's true.
We must create a legacy.
Yes.
The epitaph.
Yes.
That when I'm in uniform, am I inspiring somebody?
Yeah.
Can we be responsible for our actions during day and night?
Yes.
Can we know that we are here for a season? And things like that. So I believe in humanity, in humility.
Very true.
And if we can be agents of socio-economic transformation,
yes,
of change,
yes,
yourself, you said it, the better.
Thank you. We've talked about we have alluded to some of the roadblocks that hinder men from being friends with their wife. I mean, you've given us a brilliant list, and I hope for all the men out there that have been watching this program or that are watching this program, please start working at it. Friendship is cultivated.
Yes.
And clearly you can't do these things and come out without being friends with your wife.
True.
So what are some of the roadblocks? We have already talked about not being transparent.
Yes. Number one, the leading roadblock that has killed most men is ego. Me and Samuel discussed here ego. That a man is never asked. A man is never questioned. Those are marriage myths that we must overcome. Men have lost distance. He is going to Kampala Road, but he first goes to Kabaragara. What he doesn't want to ask. Egoistic.
Yes.
That pride.
Yes.
Pride is another roadblock.
Another roadblock
has caused a problem. To find somebody is naturally very proud.
Yeah.
But you see, who is that one? Somebody is already there saying, what is that policeman saying?
Yes.
You see, that is pride.
Yes.
And it is causing problem. Other men, the roadblock that is causing us, by the way, it is the intellectual ignorance. You don't want to accept that you don't know. And you are just there swearing. You think that you are Alpha and Omega, a title that is reserved for God.
Yes.
Some men are gods in their own.
They have owned it.
Yes.
He already gave us the one of Father. Now we want all the others.
Where are they? So you need to know that this spouse that you have is bright.
Yes.
He's an adult you met at old age, different background, different profession. As I said, that everybody has abilities. So you need to avoid thinking that your spouse knows nothing. If you think you know it all and your wife doesn't know anything, then you didn't have married that person. So me, I believe that if we can overcome ego, pride, ignorance, and then failure to know God, because the Bible is clear that you are the head of family and this wife is a helper. So why do you refuse to hear from your helper? From Monday to Sunday, you think that you are the one who is supposed to be everything.
Yes.
Lack of transparency is the greatest thing. That when you are transparent in your deals, in your transaction, in your actions, you reduce questions, unnecessary questions. I mean, if my wife knows my income and the family income, she cannot exaggerate the demands. Of recent, I read on social media how a wife was earning 15 million and hiding it from a man. And a man just discovered after 10 years.
Wow.
You see, you have been a cheat in that relationship.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that we overcome that.
Yeah.
Poor communication. My wife is passionate about poor communication. It is bad, just to say that you are going to Mbarara and God forbid an accident happens in Mavera they find your body there.
Didn't it happen the other day when the boat capsized? People had said, I am going to the... Even I am worried.
Yeah. This is a moment where even your wife will not say a speech on your burial.
Oh, yes.
Because you have died when you are living.
Yes.
Even you make people don't believe. They say, my wife is... My husband is in Mbarara. They say, no, you come and find him here. So you find that you are a living ghost.
Yes.
Learn to be effective in communication,
Yes.
so that you can make sure that you are a transparent person.
That's true.
When you do that, actually those are the things that have indirectly failed
Yes.
the Uganda to move from third world country to developed country. Find everybody is a liar. You go here, they are lying. You go here, you see who is who. So those are the obstacles to
Yes.
that have failed to make marriage a better place.
Yes. You shared something that reminded me of a statement that someone told me, that whenever you find yourself questioning and doubting your wife's decisions, always remember that you are one of them.
True.
Because she made a decision to marry you. So if you find yourself questioning her decisions, then she might have made the wrong decision.
Jesse,
To choose
did you
you.
know that when you find a man is before courts or anywhere demanding for divorce, is a direct translation that you have failed as a leader.
Wow.
A true man must own his decisions. The moment you come up and say, I've given up this woman, I'm a divorce, separation, you are
failed.
showing that you are failing. In fact, if you are holding a public office, you should first resign. That you are failing. If you are failing at family level, what are you doing in public office?
That's true.
So we need to be intentional as adults and make sure that things are okay. If people can agree, at times you can also get a woman who is a problem.
Yes.
A nagging woman is a problem at home.
Talk about that.
Yes.
How does the character of the wife affect the strength of this marriage?
Absolutely. A woman who does not know the other biblical woman, the First Corinthians chapter 13,
Yes.
is a problem. You must know that a woman who is not welcoming, a woman who is nagging, a woman who, like this one who has been hiding her salary,
Yes.
15 million, and you are not announcing you can't buy salt at home, you are a problem to the husband. You are the ones. Customer care is very paramount.
At home.
At home. Remember, when you fail to give customer care to these men, when they are there watching their football and they are in their sauna or what,
Yes.
they are girls with short dresses who call them kings.
That are providing
They are providing. They even
customer service
they
that is
come
lacking.
They come and even shake the butts before them.
Hey.
And the man finds hope in a bar than at home. There is one who was telling me, when he reaches at the gate, he finds a woman with a thing in the head, dressed like a nigger.
Yes.
Then she immediately says, you are coming from your wives. There are some women who have turned the knives you are talking of. Women who have turned their families to be war zones. And those ones also make the men run away. Women who are cheating. It's very bad to find that you have a woman who gives out your goods.
Yes.
It pains. That is why most police officers and security persons commit suicide.
I understand.
You do other things, but kindly don't give out the sumbi of your king.
Hey.
It kills. This is a family TV imposed. Now, another thing that kills people, a woman who doesn't know God,
Yes.
is a big roadblock. Blessed is a woman who can teach and things work out. So,
Yes.
I want to believe that if you can work on those, then things can be okay. Witchcraft is dangerous. A woman who goes for witchcraft, we had the videos, people
Yes.
move from Western Uganda to Eastern Uganda. It is very bad. Don't bewitch your wife, your husband, but
Yes.
instead pray for him,
Yes.
wish him success, become an inspirational.
True.
It can be great.
Awesome. What a pleasure. What an insight, and what beautiful nuggets we have gained on this program tonight. Jackson, if you would share a few final tips to men, what would your final parting shots be to a man out there on this topic of becoming of enjoying life with your wife?
Just one thing is that I call upon fellow men, let us go and take over the leadership position in our homes. Let us be pleasant and intentional to know what is happening in our families. We be leaders, because any failure in our family is attributed to us. And let me take this opportunity to remind men that wherever you are the chaplain. You are the chaplain of your home. Come and pray for your family. Confess good things on your children. Lead the prayer, even if you are not saved. It's a duty of a husband to pray for the family. Because if you don't tell your family about God, somebody is going to tell them opposite. Opposite of God is devil. So I call upon them to make sure that they do. Be agents of socio-economic transformation, ambassadors of change. There is, society has normalized abnormal things.
Yes.
They think that it is impossible. We can be good husbands. Even Jesus Christ himself started with 12 disciples.
Yes.
Be among those ones so that we can go and change family lifestyle. Because a stable family is a stable community. A stable community is a stable sub-county. A stable sub-county is a stable district. A stable district is a stable constituency. A stable constituency is a stable the country at large and continent and world.
And it all begins with a stable family that leads to a stable nation.
Mother Teresa, the greatest philosopher, said, if you want to impact society, first go home and love your family.
Awesome.
I pity those who are not loving your family.
Yes.
When they chase you in those public offices, in good positions, you will go back home. And you will be a stranger. You will even die very young.
And it is happening.
And it is happening.
It is real.
You will commit suicide.
It is absurd.
Go home and invest in your family. Befriend your spouse. After all, she's the one, or you are the one to speak last.
Yes.
On the funeral day.
Yes.
So be intentional, being present in the lives of those children. Tell them, share with them your vision. Do you know me, my family, we have a vision and a mission that we work to every day. And we participated in writing it with our family and children.
This was a family activity.
Yes. So when we fail together.
Yes.
When we succeed together. For example, now they have even followed me. They came to escort me because I told them I'm going to family TV. And all my generals came.
Here. And on that very note,
yes,
I would like to recognize, drum roll, ladies and gentlemen,
yes,
we have Nagasha in the studio. We would like her to just come and just say a hello to our viewers this evening as we crown up the program.
This is the wife I've been
This is the person we have been talking about.
My wife.
The Daily Dozen. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Nagasha Mucunguzi.
Yes.
Welcome and thank you for the support that you have given to
my Muzungu. When I was going to marry her, General Kareki asked me that who gave you permission to marry a Muzungu? Because I lied to him that I married a Muzungu. Then when he met, he said, but this is a brown woman. I said, to me, in our family, this is a Muzungu.
Great.
Great to the world.
Say hi to the people and we crown up the program.
Yes.
All right, good evening. And I'm happy to be here. I was following as you were discussing. It was a very good discussion. And maybe I just have a call to the men.
Yes.
It is very important to be pioneers.
Yes.
Please don't shy away. I know when you become a pioneer in anything, you will have to walk alone.
Yes.
Society will run. Everybody will not be there for you. They will think what you're doing is not normal.
Yes.
But it's okay, as long as you know you're doing something good.
Yes.
Because I know my king here,
without kingdom, a king without
has actually pioneered.
Yes.
From his family, from his background. He didn't have a fully functional family, but he has pioneered. And I really love him for that.
Yes.
Paman. It's very great.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, love is in the studio. Thank you. These things are very serious.
I want even to announce her to IDG as one of my greatest assets in life.
This has been the Inspired Family Leader Program. Inspiring men to enjoy life with their wives. Men, let's go and work on the Daily Dozen. Play netball, play cards, whatever you do. Enjoy life with your wife. Tickle, touch, name it, do it. And let's become friends with our spouses. Let's become friends with our wives. Thank you so much, Jackson and Nagasha. It's been a pleasure hosting you, Jackson. Looking forward. And thank you so much.
For us, Diana, and the other young child.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good.
Bless.
Just one wife. That you need the leadership skills of a general.
Yes.
To lead